Hi guys, welcome back to another Benjamin Hall Audio Productions video. I'm coming to you from my studio here in Pittsburgh. If you saw my last video, you know that Periphery just dropped a couple new singles. We just listened to the first one, which was Wildfire, and you can click right here to watch my reaction video. This is their second single they dropped, which is called Zagreus. Zagreus, something like that. I don't know what it means. Maybe we'll hear it in the song and know better, but anyways, I've never done these before, but I just figured I would shoot a reaction video because I wanted to listen to these songs anyways. I'm a big fan of Periphery. I love their music. I love their productions as a producer myself and a mixing engineer. Nolly is one of my favorite producers, mixing engineers, so I love the way that their records sound. So I wanted to listen to it anyways, but I figured, why not listen with you guys? And then that way we can react together and I can give you my first impressions of what I think about everything. So without any more delay, let's dive in and see what we think. Awesome. I love starting out with a drum beat. That's really cool, or a drum fill. It's almost got like a swing feel to it. I like that slow beat. Really love all the guitar tones and bass tones. Yeah. Cool, there's some kind of effect in the background there. I like that. That's a nice textural element. Okay, I'll pause real quick. One thing I love about Periphery's productions and their drums is that, like, you can still hear it's a real drum and a real drummer behind everything. Like, I don't know if they're using like a metal snare or a wood snare, but to me, that's one refreshing thing about Periphery. Even though they're in gent and metalcore-y kind of genre, their productions still sound like a little bit more, I don't know, real to like what the drums are, what the guitars are playing. Whereas some other bands, like, I don't know, metalcore has or that genre in particular, they have a tendency to have productions where the drums, not that I don't like this, but the drums sound larger than life. Like you hear that snare, and like me as a producer, when I hear those kind of snare bombs, for lack of a better word, or shotgun snare, you just know that, like, even though they sound cool, there's no way you can get that from a snare in real life. A single snare, I should say. Like, it's all very heavily processed and sample replaced. And no hate towards that. It's cool, but it's refreshing to me that Periphery is doing something that is a little bit more traditional metal or rock. I like that. But it still fits. It fits with what they're doing, and I think it gives it a unique flavor on things. I feel like I'm listening to Matt Halpern play the drums instead of it just being any sample library or program part. So that's just a quick thought, but yeah, I'm loving the song so far. I'm loving, like, it's brutal. It's got this slow, like, kind of swing vibe to it, which is really cool too. Let's keep listening. I like this chorus. Spencer's putting in so many different harmonies in the background. It's really cool. Real quick, that's a cool idea too. Like, I think that in some ways, especially in a melodic chorus like that, whenever you put in doubles that are harmonies instead of just doubling the main melody line, you get like more texture, more interesting textures out of the vocal. It helps fill up the space a lot more. He's doing a great job of it. I can't tell how many harmonies are in there, maybe 2 or 3 different ones, and they're doubled up on the sides, and it just sounds massive and huge and awesome. Yeah, I love that. Love that snare. Getting a lot of room and reverb coming through on that snare in that part. I love it. Oh, he's throwing me off with those snare hits. More blast beats. Cool. You know, one thing I'll say too, sorry to cut it off again in the middle of the chorus, but one thing I'll say about Periphery that they've been getting better and better at with each sequential album, it seems like, is they're doing a better job of writing songs that are they're easier to kind of get into from first listen, and that's like their songwriting maturing and improving. They still got those proggy progressive elements in there, and I think that they do a great job of adding like just enough to keep you on your toes. Like that one, it was a verse or a pre-chorus in there where the beat kind of goes the double time, but the snare isn't hitting consistently on like 2 or 4. Like they're throwing it off. They're waiting another beat to throw it in there, and it's kind of keeps you on your toes. I like that, but they're not doing it like all the time where you can't even tell like what the beat is or what's happening. Like I can still bob my head to it. It's very cool. I love what they're doing there, and I think that just shows their songwriting maturity. Let's keep listening. Increasing energy from the kick drum. I like that. Ooh, cool. Nice. Beautiful solo. Nice use of reverbs. Make it sound like it's swimming. I like this. Okay, that part is really cool because like instead of just bringing down dynamically, they slathered everything in reverb to really change the vibe of the song a lot. I love it. That's a great idea to kind of just change the vibe of the song and bring the listener in. Like it made me want to like pull my ears in closer to the speakers and hear like, oh, what's happening? Like everything's getting quiet. And then so when it comes back in with the heavy production with less reverb, it hits a lot harder. Very cool. lead guitars there. Fits nice with the tom fill on the drums. Nice break. Nice. I like that that lead is slightly off-center to the left. Completely different guitar tone. Nice. Oh, now we're in... yeah. Now we're into stank face metal. Yeah. I love it. I love that meter change. That's what I was saying about like having progressive elements to throw you off keep you off balance a little bit. Okay, that part right there is a great example of like the meter that the guitars are playing in, I don't think is changing, but what is changing is the drum beat. And that's a great way to throw your listeners off and give the impression of, oh, the meter has changed. It might actually be the same thing the whole way through there, but based on what the drums are playing, it gives the perception of a different meter. So I love that. Periphery's always done that. It's a very cool technique. I love it. Strings on the left, keys on the right. Really pretty. Some kind of neoclassical thing. Oh, we got more strings happening. And production, big drums. I like it. It sounds like a big trailer. Epic, very epic. That's interesting, that dry snare that just comes in right here. Okay, it sounds like Matt's playing along with this now. Oh, that's it. Okay, well, that's it. There's my reaction to Periphery's latest song, Zagreus. It's very cool overall. I love the song. I think I might like that one more than the first one, Wildfire. Just got a little bit of a catchier chorus to it. And yeah, it's interesting to me that in both of these songs, they kind of end them with that symphonic kind of production. We'll have to see when the album comes out. I'm betting that they lead into other songs because I just know from my perspective, like, I think I tend to like stuff like that either in the middle or the beginning of songs. I mean, they could do whatever they want, but they kind of just feel a little bit weird, like they feel like different songs. But what I'm guessing is that the end of those songs with the symphonic production is leading into other songs. So in reality, they probably sound better as lead-ins than they do as tails to that song. So maybe in the single, they sound a little bit weird. But on the full album, we'll have to wait to hear, you know, what the song order is, because maybe those will, maybe that'll make more sense there. But overall, I love it. I love the production. I have no negative comments towards it, really. I can't think of anything at all. They sound awesome. Um, yeah, tell me what you think. I'd love to hear. Leave me a comment below. Do you agree with what I said about this song? Anything that I missed? Consider subscribing and check out some of my other videos. I'm working on new stuff all the time, whether that's music production or reviews, tutorials. So I'd love to have you along with me for the journey. Peace out. See you later.